So this weekend has been a busy one for wrestling announcements, including WWE Hall of Fame and Impact Wrestling staff, along with a couple of shows, a tearful goodbye, and of course last night was WWE Payback. Now, firstly, I want to say I put up a couple of videos regarding this stuff, but I want to recap the details and give my opinion on it. Firstly, Discovery Wrestling. On Friday night, they announced details of their debut show, which will be a television taping. Discovery Wrestling will hold their first show on the 11th of October at the Meadowbank Stadium in Edinburgh, Scotland. Tickets are available now. You can find all the information at their Facebook page, which is facebook.com/Discovery Wrestling, DISCOVERY Wrestling, and they announced who will be there, ticket prices, and one of the matches that will be taking place at that event. Well, like I said, 11th of October, Meadowbank Stadium, Discovery Wrestling will hold their first show. They announced on Friday that they will be featuring Mike Mondo and Al Snow. Mike Mondo is a former WWE Tag Team Champion, former OVW Heavyweight Champion, and Al Snow, who's of course also a former WWE Superstar, now working for Impact Wrestling. Two great talents. Whatever people think of Al Snow, he's a talented wrestler, and Mike Mondo is one of the most highly spoken of in the American independent scene. I know a couple of people on Facebook that know Mike Mondo, and a few people that have also seen him wrestle live. He's an exceptional talent. Since he was Mikey in the Spirit Squad, which I believe he is one of the record holders of having the most co-WWE Tag Team Champions of all time. You know, there was about 7 of them or so, and they were all the Tag Team Champions, I think, if my memory serves me correct. Comment below if I'm not quite right on that, but he is a former WWE Tag Team Champion, and Al Snow, a great superstar. Can't wait to see those two gentlemen there. Now, those two gentlemen have been given their own choice of opponents for this event, and Al Snow will face none other than Scottish wrestling superstar Grado. That was actually announced on Sunday night, but I'll cue on this bit. Grado will be facing Al Snow, 11th of October, Meadowbank Stadium in Edinburgh for Discovery Wrestling. Really looking forward to that. As I said, tickets for that event, they are now on sale. They were on sale at 9 AM this morning. I was up quite late watching Payback, which I'll get to near the end of this video, and then just had a couple hours sleep, got up to purchase my tickets for this event. There are two tiers of tickets for Discovery Wrestling's debut event. Firstly, for £20, there is the Discovery package, which includes seating in the first 3 rows, a complimentary event program, and exclusive access to the autograph session. If you don't want all of that, if you just want to simply attend the show, the tickets for just simply attending the show, unreserved seating, which includes the tiered seating, are just £12. That's £20 for the Discovery package and £12 for if you simply want to go in to see the show. Now, I know some people may be hesitant of attending a company's first show. They may be a bit nervous about it. I know the gentleman, at least 2 of the gentlemen running the show personally, and I can vouch that you can go ahead, go on Discovery Wrestling's Facebook page, follow the link, buy your tickets, however many tickets you want, for however many of you are going, and I would suggest get all your friends, get your family. It's going to be a great show, and go there in absolute good mood. It's going to be a fantastic show. I know these guys personally, I can vouch for them. It really is going to be a great show. Other UK talent and matches that will be at the show will be announced in the coming weeks. I believe perhaps More announcements may even be coming this week. Keep an eye on Discovery Wrestling's Facebook page for further details. Now, I also attend Scottish wrestling entertainment shows on a very regular basis, pretty much every show they do if I can get to it. And they have announced a WWE Hall of Famer for their biggest show of the year, Hell for Lycra 11. That will be taking place on August the 30th at the Bonner Hall in Dundee. It is none other than one half of the Road Warriors, the Legion of Doom. Road Warrior Animal will be coming to Dundee. He will be joined by Dennis Stamp and also, according to SW's Facebook page, a few British and World of Sport wrestling legends. World of Sport is the old British style of professional wrestling that Colt Cabana and so many, even CM, likes of CM Punk and Samoa Joe and a lot of big American stars actually genuinely watch and revere. I mean, guys like Johnny Sane or Big Daddy or Giant Haystacks or Kendo Nagasaki or Mick McManus, or so many of these kind of names are the names that wrestled in the old World of Sport days. Matty Jones, Bomber Pat Roach, so many great wrestlers wrestled in those days. I can't wait to find out who these guys are that are coming to Dundee for Hell for Lycra 11. I do know one name that's still to be confirmed. I am really hoping this person will be coming for this event. Obviously, any updates on anything like that will be I will be putting on YouTube as soon as I know any details. It was a really good show on Saturday for SW Scottish Wrestling Entertainment. I'll run through it maybe in a video, maybe tomorrow. A tearful goodbye I was speaking about at the start of this video, and it was actually a tearful goodbye by Fergal Prince Devitt. Prince Fergal Devitt, he is an exceptional talent. All the indications now, certainly from what I've heard, that the way he was speaking last night, he is off to WWE. He, in the main event of Insane Championship Wrestling's Jimmy Nail's Revenge event in Newcastle, took on the ICW Heavyweight Champion Jack Jester in a match for that very title, which included them somehow ending up in outside and almost going into the River Tyne. I don't know exactly what happened. I've only seen a few pictures, but they certainly were battling in the dead of night outside the venue, almost both of them going into the river. From what I can see, I believe that they didn't, thankfully for them. It'd be a heck of a job trying to fish out Jack Jester from that river. Never mind Fergal Devitt, never mind the risk to their health. But absolutely amazing show. I'm hearing reports from, hopefully ICW will put up a little bit of footage of Devitt's speech. I know they'll most likely probably put it on a DVD, but Devitt was saying last night on the show that it isn't. He says it's not goodbye. He really hopes it's a see you later. All the indications are he is signing for WWE, although he's kept quiet. He never said that he was signing for WWE. He did not confirm it in any way, shape or form. For him to say that, to say goodbye to what has been an extremely regular booking in regards to the bookings that he takes, is certainly a clear message, I believe, that he is going to WWE, and good luck to him. WWE also rumoured to have signed ROH's Kevin Steen and former Pro Wrestling Noah star Kenta. Some amazing talent that WWE will have when it comes to actual wrestling ability, if the rumours that they have signed these guys prove to be true. Now, of course, we saw many of the WWE's wrestling talents last night in Chicago for their WWE Payback pay-per-view, or special event as they are now calling them. I stayed up and watched this event. It really was a great event. It really was fantastic. I didn't get to see the pre-show because it's on the WWE Network. There are ways around it, but I'm not willing to pay to do the IP address stuff. I'm not willing to pay extra every month to pay to have my IP address faked, and there's various ways around that I'm not going to go again. I'm not going into because I don't know the legalities of anything, and I'm not willing to risk putting myself. I'm not advising people to do it. If you want to do it, the risk is entirely up to yourself. There are ways online that you can find, but I'm not willing to do it myself. I'm not willing to take the risk of guiding anybody to do it to the ways and means to do it. Again, I'm not sure the legalities, but on the pre-show, El Torito defeated Hornswoggle in a mask versus hair match. Hornswoggle had his head shaved. To begin the event, Sheamus defeated Cesaro to retain the United States Championship. Another good match with Cesaro. His career path is uphill all the way. I'm sure he will get a title very, very shortly. He's already been United States Champion in his WWE career, of course. Ryback and Curtis Axel defeated Cody Rhodes and Goldust in a good match. Cody Rhodes walked off yet again from Goldust at the end of this match. Looks like the Brotherhood may be over tonight on Raw. We'll perhaps learn more about that. Rusev defeated Big E by submission in what was a decent match, powerhouse match. An exceptional moment. If you haven't seen Payback, and I'm not going to go right the way through it, although obviously giving away the results here, but it was a great moment where Rusev was on the outside, on the apron, and Big E speared Rusev. Big E ran, dived through in between the top and middle rope, and speared Rusev and himself to the ground. Absolutely amazing that those two guys did that. Only thing I would say about this match is that both Big E and Rusev need to go see Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Why? Because both of them had no idea how to fly and wave a flag. They were waving it so hard, it was ridiculous. You're supposed to, when you're waving a flag, you're supposed to go like that, show the flag. They were going at almost triple speed. It was really a bit, to be honest, a bit ridiculous. It was a bit obviously patriotic, trying to tie in with the current political situation that is going on in the world. But to be honest, both of them really needed to be shown how to fly a flag properly. Bo Dallas versus Kofi Kingston ended in a no contest. Kane came out, tombstone Kofi Kingston. Bo Dallas got out of the ring, away from Kane. Certainly reminded me a bit of the total package of Lex Luger in his entrance. The spotlight on him, he was down in the ring, his fist to his forehead, in that thinker pose. Was it David or something? The statue is the old Roman statue of David or something is. But Bo Dallas has a good opportunity now to show the WWE Universe what he can do. I would have preferred this match to actually have happened. Bad News Barrett defeated Rob Van Dam to retain the Intercontinental Championship. This was a decent match. The result went the right way. I think Rob Van Dam, in this stage in his career, needs to be more of somebody who's putting over younger, better talent. I think Rob Van Dam's best days are behind him. I have respect for Rob Van Dam when it comes to wrestling ability. Don't agree with his lifestyle. I've said that before. He's a great talent in the ring. No disrespect to him on that account. Bad News Barrett, really do hope that WWE gets a good bit of push behind him this time instead of the stop-start that's been the last couple of years. John Cena defeated Bray Wyatt in a last man standing match. This was a really, really good match. Apart from the ending, I would have preferred Bray Wyatt to have won, but Super Cena, you know how it is with WWE, and John Cena, his relationship with the Vince McMahon, the Triple H's and that. So I thought it was a bit obvious that Cena would win. It was a decent match. I liked the running interference with the Usos and Luke Harper and Eric Rowan. I thought they did their part well. But like I said, Super Cena, he's the Hulk Hogan of this generation. Paige defeated Alicia Fox by submission. This was a decent match. Alicia Fox still had the fit of rage after losing. They're now calling it, I believe, the Paige tap out, the PTO, for her Scorpion half lock. I'll just throw this in here, but Alicia Fox put up a video on her on Facebook. I think it was linked to Instagram or whatever it was. Her right up close to the camera while a couple of the earlier matches were going on. I saw it because I was searching out a couple of wrestling events from a couple of different companies, shows that I hadn't had the chance to check results on, and the really close-up video of her backstage, when she got really up close to the camera, she really reminded me of former WCW superstar Johnny B. Bad, aka Mark Merrill. Perhaps just genetic. She's not racist in any way, but she's like slightly. She's slightly, what I would say, coffee coloured. She's brown rather than a dark brown. Maybe perhaps a little bit in the face as well. She looked a little bit like Mark Merrill. I don't think she's related to Mark Merrill. I'm sure I would have heard if she was related to him. Just maybe a little bit in the face mostly. She reminded me of Mark Merrill in his Johnny B. Bad character. Johnny B. Bad was a very effeminate character, makeup, lipstick. Search out Johnny B. Bad images. Johnny B. Bad WCW images on Google or on the WWE Network if you've got it. And I'm sure you'll see what I mean by that. Main event. The match of the night, The Shield, Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins, and Roman Reigns defeated Evolution, Triple H, Randy Orton, and Blutista, because he was dressed in blue gear, in a no-holds-barred six-man elimination tag team match. If you haven't watched Payback yet, and if you're thinking about watching it, go ahead, watch it. It's a really good event. The match of the night is certainly the main event. The Shield versus Evolution. A hell of a match. This really was a fantastic match. Some of the stuff they did, Seth Rollins diving off the Titantron, just some of the action involved in this match. It was an exceptional match. It went a long time before anybody was eliminated. If you're interested, the elimination, it was a clean sweep for the Shield as they eliminated Batista, Randy Orton, then Triple H to win the match. This was a heck of a match. It really, really was a match which I think could be a match of the year candidate. And I know we're slightly starting to get into the year. It's now June. A lot of things happening, but this was an exceptional match that I will be going back watching again within the next couple of days when I get the chance to do it. It really was a fantastic match. So a really busy weekend, a lot of announcements. I'm really happy that Road Warrior Animal is coming to Scotland in August for Scottish Wrestling Entertainment. Hell for Lycra 11, I believe it is Bonner Hall, certainly August 30th. Really looking forward to seeing him. One of my childhood heroes, one of the guys I grew up watching. Really, really one of the best tag team wrestlers in the history of the business. For younger fans may not really know the Legion of Doom. Sadly, of course, Road Warrior Hawk sadly passed away. It'll be when he comes over almost 11 years ago. 2003 he passed away. I believe it was October 19th. I think it was. 2003 Road Warrior Hawk passed away. For those younger fans who may not quite know the Road Warriors, the Legion of Doom, the things that I would say, obviously, if you have it, again, go to WWE Network, search out the Road Warriors, the Legion of Doom matches. I would certainly say take a good look at the life and death of the most dominant tag team in wrestling history. It's their WWE DVD. It's a really good one. It's career biographical. I had about an hour, nearly 2 hours of a documentary telling their story. Of course, with the likes of their manager Precious Paul Ellering, uh, with Darso, with some other of their friends and co-workers being interviewed, and also certainly if you can get a hold of it. It was released in 2011, March 2011. Uh, it's a really good book. I'll have to reread it before August. It's a great read, but certainly it's Danger, Death, and the Rush of Wrestling, written generally by the Road Warrior Animal Laurinaitis. This is his book. He wrote it with William Wright. You see there. Forward again by Precious Paul Ellering, their genuine long-time manager. That's what it's there. That's what it is. Danger, Death, and the Rush of Wrestling. It's a decently long book with a lot of pictures, some pictures as well. It lasts approximately. I'll just double check it. It's a good length of read. It's about 400 odd pages. Some of these pages are actually comments regarding the Road Warriors from the likes of Rowdy Roddy Piper, Rob Van Dam, Jim Ross, Larry Zbyszko, Sean Waltman, and it's a really good read for those who like picking up a wrestling biographical book. Pick up Danger, Death, and the Rush of Wrestling. I will certainly be getting this signed when Animal comes over. I bought this in the bookshop when I saw it. I thought I had to get it. I like reading wrestling biographies, so I thought I would buy this book. Give it a good read, and it really is a good book. A lot of wrestlers were complimenting the book, so etc. When I saw it, I thought I'll have to get it. As I said, grew up a Legion of Doom fan, one of my favourite tag teams. It really is worth picking up. So I'll definitely get that signed. It's a little bit damaged to see. I've read it. I have read it a few times, but it's definitely a great book if you can find it. Just search for it. I'm sure Amazon or one of those eBay or one of these kinds of sites will still have it available. So that's a lot of wrestling announcement, a lot of great stuff. Really looking forward to seeing the Road Warrior Animal, seeing Al Snow, Dennis Stamp, whoever the World of Sport legends are. I'm sure SW Scottish Wrestling Entertainment will bring in will be great to meet. I've met a couple of them in the past as seminars and so forth, but it'll be great. Really looking forward to seeing what the Summer of Wrestling. Already a great number of events, filling my schedule when it comes to travelling about a little bit. I have to watch my budget obviously, but we'll be at these events, report about these events on YouTube when they happen, give my thoughts on them, a little bit maybe video footage, a couple of them if I can, certainly be there. As I said, next SWE event is actually on June the 28th, again at the Adler Complex, another one of their monthly uprising, and hopefully I'll be able to get to the awards night for Scottish Wrestling Entertainment the night before on June 27th. So certainly a busy summer of wrestling ahead. A lot of news, a lot of opinions will continue to happen over the summer, but good luck to all that's involved in the wrestling. Really looking forward to all of these shows and more throughout the summer of 2014.